Welcome guys, today we'll be going over the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 5G Ultra Max Plus blah blah blah. I hate these names of these devices. This is a Note 20 Ultra 5G, the 128GB version. I got this recently and I decided to record myself unboxing it and go through my experience. I got the Mystic Bronze version, which is pretty much like a pink colored version. Some people seem to care or not care about that. I don't, but it's a Mystic Bronze, that's what it's called, and it's really nice. This is in the box. It comes in your standard box. In the box you've got your charger, you've got your USB cable, you got your user manuals. Nothing much else in the box. There are no headphones. I don't know if any manufacturers include headphones anymore, but there's just nothing else in the box. The phone is a pretty standard slab, just like every other phone out there. I used to use the what's it called, the S9 Plus, and I've been using it for the past 2 years, and it's actually pretty nice. The Note 20 5G Ultra is just a little bit bigger than the S9 Plus. It's interesting how these phones keep increasing in size every year, little by little. It's almost like an illusion how big they get, and yet your hands remain the same size, but yet the phones keep getting bigger and bigger. But it doesn't feel too big. It's even though it's a 6.9 inch AMOLED screen, it doesn't feel that big. It also feels really nice in the hands. Some people care about the materials, if it's made out of glass or plastic. I don't care personally. It's just a phone, especially if you're gonna put a case on it. So when you start off, you just go ahead and select your Wi-Fi, your usual startup, and it may also do a check for a update. This sometimes will take a while searching for updates. Depending on your Wi-Fi connection, you can also choose to back up. If you're moving from a previous phone, you can actually migrate your apps and data from that phone over to this phone. It can work for an iPhone or an Android phone. I'm using a Galaxy S9 Plus previously, so I'm just gonna migrate my apps and data over. You can choose to use Wi-Fi, or you can use a cable. So all you do is just connect the USB-C cable from the Note 20 to your phone, and in your phone there are some questions it would ask you to accept and whatnot. It's pretty seamless actually. When you connect it, you select what you want to transfer over, and just click the check boxes, and you just click next, and it takes, depending on how much data you have, it could take anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. After that, you can set up your fingerprints for security, or you can use a pen or your eyes or whatever. I like the fingerprints. This model has the built-in fingerprint sensor right in the screen, which is actually pretty nice. You have to train it. At the top of the phone you have the SIM card tray, and you just use the tool that's in the box. You just push in the hole, and it just pops out. You take your SIM card, you put it in the slot. It was a little bit tricky at first when I tried to do this, but you just make sure you align it properly and slide it in, and when you put it in, it will prompt you to actually reboot your phone. I got a case, a transparent case from Amazon, and this case is actually pretty nice because it has a built-in kickstand that is actually pretty nice if you watch movies or do video calls. This is actually really nice. You can just set it up, and you could prop your phone and watch your movies or do whatever it is you do. And the kickstand is actually pretty sturdy. You can set your phone in landscape orientation, and you can also actually set it in a portrait orientation. A lot of kickstands don't have this functionality, so this is actually really nice. So you can set it in landscape or portrait. As usual with Android, you've got your usual Android apps. Nothing really outrageous. Just your usual Android apps. If you've used Android before, you know the drill. The screen is a beautiful 6.9-inch AMOLED screen, so your apps look vibrant and beautiful. This Note 20 actually has what they call adaptive 120 Hz smoothness, which makes the apps look smooth, and I honestly couldn't tell with my eyes. Maybe I have bad eyes, but you know, it is what it is. The S Pen is actually pretty nice. It's very responsive. Supposedly they increased the response time on the S Pen for this new version, so it's almost as smooth as writing on actual paper, which is really nice. I got this because I plan to do a lot of note taking and sketches, so I plan to actually really use the S Pen on this phone, and it's actually really nice. It has some buttons on the side also you can push on, and as with any Android phone, you've got your ability to multitask, but with the Note, it's a little bit more enjoyable because you get that big screen real estate, so you could, you know, run apps side by side. So let's say you have a web browser and you have a calculator. So let's say you're, you know, shopping on Amazon. You look up the prices on the web browser and pull up a calculator, do your calculation, copy and paste values between windows. If you're done, you can then, you know, expand or close the other window. So it's actually pretty nice. You've got your YouTube app. YouTube looks nice on the phone. You could play your YouTube. The audio quality on this phone is actually pretty good. So if you consume a lot of media, this will actually, you won't be disappointed. You can pinch to zoom the videos on YouTube, and also the S Pen has the ability to when the screen is off, you can actually just take it out and just scribble right there immediately on the screen. You can take quick notes and save it. So this is actually really nice. So imagine if you're just somewhere and you just need to quickly scribble something, you could just pull it out and scribble. And as with any Samsung phones, it's got the cameras. Samsung has always delivered good camera quality, so there's no surprises here. But yeah, I really like the Note, and I plan to keep using it and document my experiences as time goes by.